Okay guys, yesterday a student of mine asked me a question and it was like, yesterday a student of mine asked me, what is the quickest way to study for Patente B? The easiest and fastest way to study for this license is to pay attention to the argumenti. Don't get me wrong though, people can still get the driving license by just doing the quiz, and you can still get the driving license by just doing the quiz. Because if you do something long enough, you'll get used to the thing. And if you do the quiz every day, you'll get used to the question. If you should come across any question, you will be able to tell if the question is vero or falso. But that takes time. So if you want to do it very fast, you are that person that really want to get out of the way very fast, then you need to break it down into series. You need to focus on the argumenti first. Today, you can start by doing segnale di obbligo. Cover that argument to study everything on segnale di obbligo and do quiz just on segnale di obbligo. After you understand segnale di obbligo, you can move to segnale di precedenza. Do the same thing, then move to segnale di divieto. Repeat the same circle before moving to segnale di indicazioni, preselezioni, and more. In that way, if you should come across question from any sign like segnale di obbligo, divieto, indicazioni, and more, you will be able to tell if the question is vero or falso. Why? Now you understand what segnale di obbligo is. Now you understand what segnale di precedenza is. Now you know all the signs other segnale di pericolo and also signs other segnale di divieto. In that way, you'll be able to tell if the answer is vero or falso. That is the easiest way you can study for Patente B. After going through those topics, you can now do a general quiz. Let's say you are doing a general quiz for a start and you come across a question like, la carreggiata non fa parte della strada. If you have not covered la strada, it will be very difficult for you to answer that question. But if you have studied la strada and you come across a question like la carreggiata non fa parte della strada, you already know it's falso because la carreggiata is inside la strada. Because you have covered la strada, now you can easily identify the answer is vero or falso. The same thing with pericolo. You're driving on the road and you come across strada deformata. You come across a sign which is strada deformata, letting you know that part of the road there will be potholes, the road is in a bad condition, so you need to drive with caution. If you have not covered pericolo, you have not covered that topic, it will be very difficult for you to know what that sign is trying to say. That's why if you come across a question from segnale di indicazioni and you have not covered segnale di indicazioni, you can't really tell if the answer is vero or falso. So, let me know how you are studying for your driving license, and also if there are questions you find difficult that you want me to help you with, let me know under this video. And also, if there are topics you don't really understand, you want someone to break them down, I believe I already have videos on this channel that can cover all the topics. But if there is still topics that you want us to cover together, let me know under this video as well, and I'll cover the topic for you. And remember, the easiest way, go for the argumenti stage by stage from la strada, pericolo, indicazioni, and more. Then do a general quiz, and I guarantee you, in due time, you will understand everything concerning the driving license. Okay, now we got that out of the way. For everybody testing me for private classes that want to join, please, it's not free. Yeah, the private classes are not free. I have free classes on Telegram which you can join. I do quiz there once or twice in a week. There I come online and do quiz with all my students there. On Telegram is free, you can join it for free. But if you want one-on-one class where you study with my other students, then it's not free. But if you are interested, all you need to do is to send me inbox or let me know under this video and I will add you to the class. We will be starting from scratch, from la strada, segnale di obbligo, segnale di precedenza, segnale di indicazioni, preselezioni, and more. The classes will be starting on the 4th So you can join them. It's 3 months class. I'll see you all in class. So back to the video. Since you are studying for the driving license, you need to pay attention to these 3 things, which are types of road, segnali, and also how you will be able to tell if you are driving on senso unico or doppio senso di circolazione. You need to be able to tell if you are driving on strada urbana, strada extraurbana, or autostrada. And also you need to be able to tell when you are driving on doppio senso di circolazione and senso unico. And if you'll be following me for a while, you know senso unico means one-way road, while doppio senso di circolazione means two-way road, which means there will be vehicles coming from the opposite side. This past month, I was opportune to visit few countries like Dublin, Nigeria, France, Germany, and Netherlands. But I noticed something. They all have the same roads but different style of driving. Why am I putting this out here? Maybe you study for the driving license because you want to relocate. You want to have Patente before going to another country. So if you are studying because you want to go to places like Dublin in Ireland, you need to have it in mind that their driving is different, but still the same roads. That's why you need to know the sign, types of road, and also when to tell if you are driving on doppio senso di circolazione. Here in Italy, we have stevo stesso, which is the stereo on the left side. While in Dublin, they have the stereo on the right side, which means they are driving is from the right and we are driving from the left. Mind you, the same precedenza, which means you always give precedenza to the vehicle coming from the right side of the road. So you just have to know that, okay, this is still the same. The only difference or the challenges you need to face is you being able to control the vehicle from the right, not the left. Then when it comes to Nigeria one, they still have the stevo stesso, which is the stereo on the left, more like here. But the only difference there is that they don't really pay attention to the road. Let's say you're driving on senso unico. Here, you know, if you're driving on senso unico, there will be no vehicle coming from the opposite side. You are just free and you can drive anyhow you want, even though you're driving in autostrada. And also, if you are driving in autostrada, at the road is senso unico. So we all know autostrada have a separate carreggiata for each lane, which means all the vehicles will be going towards just one direction. You will come across other vehicles coming from the opposite direction. In Nigeria, it's a little bit different because you can be driving in senso unico and all of a sudden there will be vehicle coming from the opposite direction. Then you need to pay more attention. You are not that free with driving because anything can happen. But when it comes to France, Germany, and Netherlands, it's more like here, it's the same. The same style we drive in Italy. They all have the stevo stesso, which is the stereo on the left side, which is still the same like here. The only thing you need to have in mind there is you need to pay attention to the signs. Why? Because the roads are different. Even in Italy here, the roads are different. If you're driving in Rome, where we have tram, we have filobus, the way you will be driving is different with if you're driving in a place like Alessandria Asti. So if you are driving in places like Alessandria Asti, it's more easy because they don't have tram and they don't have filobus. The road is just for vehicles and you have one way, you just go straight. But if you are driving in places like Genova, Rome, Napoli, Turin, those places have tram because they are big and they have filobus as well. So the roads are a little bit complicated. Then you need to understand the signs to be able to tell if you need to give precedenza to the tram or if you need to pass first. And also you need to pay attention to the traffic lights to know when to wait, when to get ready, and when to go. Then you need to really understand doppio senso di circolazione and senso unico to be able to tell, okay, am I going straight? Should I turn back? Should I turn left or should I turn right? Those are just the things you need to pay attention to if you're driving outside here. Remember, Germany, Netherlands, France, a little bit similar to Italian, the same style of driving. just the rules are a little bit complicated, so you need to pay attention to them. So guys, anytime you study for the Patente B, don't just study because you want the license. Study because you also want to understand the road. Remember, the three major things you need to pay attention to is the type of roads, strada extraurbana, strada urbana, and autostrada. Then, how to know if you are driving on doppio senso di circolazione and senso unico. And the most important one, how to identify the signs, where you need to park, where you are not supposed to park, where you need to wait, where you are not supposed to wait, and how you need to go, who you need to give precedence to. The signs will direct you, so you need to pay attention to the sign. Let me know if there's anything you don't understand this video, and if you have something to add, let me also know under this video. And for the private classes, send me inbox or comment under this video and I'll add you to the private class. It's very cheap and affordable. So by January, you should have your driving license. I hope you liked the video and I hope I was able to help. But if there's anything you don't understand, let me know under this video. And I'll see you guys in the other side. Bye bye.